So Team USA women's basketball obviously has got Caitlin Clark, Paige Bueckers, all of these players, and they have their old team that they brought into the Olympics. And I'm making this video because I have to say it. Team USA need to go young. They need to go young. Because at the end of the day, this is a team that has really not played up to their potential the last two, like almost qualifying period and the Olympics. So in the 2022 Women's Basketball World Cup, I think that they the USA team destroyed them. They destroyed everybody. They won. They faced China in the final. And I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they played anyone random close. It just wasn't a tournament where anyone was great. But we saw in the Olympics. So if you look at the 2022 World Cup, France weren't as good as they were. You had a USA team USA had Shakira Austin. They brought Shakira Austin with them to that tournament. And they were ran very close by Belgium. They ran, like China was a 20-point game in the finals. And I'm trying to think who ran them close. China, in fairness, China and Belgium ran them kind of close. And then in Olympic qualifying, not too long ago, Belgium literally only lost to USA because Stewie got a last-second tip-in. Stewie got a last-second tip-in to beat a very solid Belgium team. And then, obviously, you had the Olympics where they only beat France because of a foot on the line. And not only that, in the Olympics, we saw them go out old. And if you guys watch the games, they were down early against Germany. They were down early against Belgium. They were down early against... they were down the whole game against France. And the reason why they were down all this time was because they literally... they went out old. They thought, oh, it doesn't matter who we bring out. We're going to just win. They thought, it doesn't really matter. We're going to win anyway. They thought, cool, we can go. We don't need to go and bring our proper team. We can go. Chelsea Gray, oh, she's injured. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that Chelsea Gray's injured. We don't have to play her. Like, we say we have to play her. We have to start her. Oh, Diana Taurasi, she's 42 years old. Still, we're starting Diana Taurasi. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're going to start Diana Taurasi. Oh, shit. All these other teams are just destroying us because they're so fast. Who cares? Who cares? They're not going to do it. They can't beat us. We're America. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, shit. Like, Chelsea Gray, who, by the way, her own coach doesn't even play her point guard anymore in the WNBA. Her own coach doesn't play her point guard. She plays she plays more power forward than she does point guard. But Team USA is like, no, Chelsea Gray starting point guard. It's like, why is Chelsea Gray starting point guard? I mean, she's our point guard. It's like, well, should she be really starting point guard? It's like, well, we didn't bring another point guard, so we kind of have to. We didn't bring another point guard. Kelsey Plum, okay, yeah, she's our point guard. It's like, Kelsey Plum playing a point guard? Wait, Kelsey Plum's team were like near the bottom of the standings until their actual point guard came back when she played point guard. Oh, well, no, Kelsey Plum's on this team as a point guard. It's like, well, wait, when Kelsey Plum played point guard for Vegas, they were shit last year. When Kelsey Plum played point guard for LA, they were garbage. And when Julie Alamon came back, they were incredible. But yeah, it's all around a weird one. It is it's a weird one to look at when it comes to Team USA because they just went so old and so bad, and they got to go young at the next Olympics. They've got to. All five of these players, Caitlin Clark, Leah Boston, Angel Reese, Paige Bueckers, and Sonia Citron, need to make the World Cup team. They need to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, players that should be still on the team from the last Olympics. And a lot of people are like, oh, Alyssa Thomas isn't at this camp because she's guaranteed. Unpopular opinion, I watched the Olympics. I don't think Alyssa Thomas should make the team over Angel Reese. Alyssa Thomas in the Olympics was basically just a hustle rebounder. Angel Reese is better at that. People are saying Jewel Lloyd is a guarantee to make the team. I think Jewel Lloyd's not at this camp because she's told she's not going to make the team. That's my theory. My theory is Jewel Lloyd's not at this camp, and same with Brittany Griner. And people are like, oh, Brittany Griner's not there because she knows she's a guarantee to make the team because of her height. And I'm like, Dude, Brittany Griner doesn't even play for her own team. Like, how exactly is Brittany Griner's height match up for the fact that their toughest competition in France has Dominique Malonga, who's way faster and can spread the floor, and Ileana Rupert, who's one of the best three-point shooters in the entire league, playing power forward? When you've got 2 3-point shooters to 4-5, you can't afford to have Brittany Griner. Jewel Lloyd's just not good enough. Like, it's as simple as that when it comes to Jewel Lloyd. She's just not good enough at this point in time. And she wasn't good enough at the last Olympics either. I know she had a really good year in 2023, but she was terrible in 2024 for Seattle. And she was, like, again, in fairness to Jewel Lloyd, she came up big time for the Aces. Like, there was a few games of the final, she was exceptional. And in overtime of game 5, she was their best player. She made some huge offensive rebounds, big plays down the stretch, some hustle plays. And it's like, okay, yeah, she still went and won a championship as a hustle player, but it's like, is there a point in that when even in that role, Sonia Citron's 100 times better than her? Like, Sonia Citron is the most versatile player in women's basketball right now, as far as like lack of flaws, can slot into any position, has size, has length, can shoot the shit out of the ball, is efficient. She's the most plug-and-play player. She's the best plug-and-play player in the WNBA, guarantee. Angel Reese as a specialist rebounder should be on that team, guarantee. Aaliyah Boston is by so much the second best big. Like, her and Aja Wilson should be their 2 bigs, and then you don't even need to bring another center, because worst case scenario, you just throw Fee up there, throw Stewie up there. Like, it's not like Malonga or Rupert are these bruising centers. The only team that has a bruising center is Chiara Linskens in Belgium with Emma Messiman, but I still think you're just going to run them off the floor if you go young. There's no point if you're USA where you don't have that sheer size. You go fast and young. Like, if you bring those 5 players, and then you bring Jackie, you bring Aja, obviously, Stewie, obviously, Jackie Young, obviously. Sabrina, I don't think there's any reason that Sabrina Ionescu should be a guarantee on the team, but she is because of Nike. You've got those 8 players, and you've got 4 more players, and you probably bring Copper, maybe. So I think off the top of my head, Chelsea Gray you probably bring, and then maybe you bring Bree Jones as a big, and Kelsey Plum. And I've definitely forgotten somebody. With that type of team. But these 5 players should be on it. No question about it. Because again, look, you have the best point guard by 100 miles in Caitlin Clark. And if you don't want to bring a real backup point guard, if you have Paige, if you have Chelsea Gray, if you have Sabrina, you have Kelsey Plum, like, every one of those are not, like, point guard at this point in time is not their best position, but they can all play point guard if needed. If you're stuck, any one of those can play point guard. It is what it is. Any of them can play point guard. So then you've got all of them, and you've then got so you've got your true point guard, you've got all the backups. You look at your wings, and Jackie Young can play the point. Then you've got Paige Bueckers, Jackie Young, who probably both should be starting. And then at your power forward position, you've got a Fee, Angel, Stewie rotation. And at the 5, Aaliyah and Aja, and one of those, Angel can play the 5. Like, you've got those players, and you've got the speed, you can run. You have the athleticism in Copper and Jackie Young. You have the shooting in Paige Bueckers, Caitlin Clark, Citron, Sabrina Ionescu. And at all times, all 5 people can shoot the 3 ball on the floor, other than maybe Angel Reese. Angel Reese is the only non-shooter on that team, but you don't need Angel Reese to shoot. Angel Reese, when she's playing on the floor with 5 scorers, can do what she does well. She gets rebounds, push the floor, play a bit of point forward, pass the ball a little bit, crash boards. Like, she can do it, play her role. Team USA has to go young. If they don't go young, they might lose. I stand by this. If they go old, they might lose. And the young guns are the real. They are the players that are pushing them towards that are going to push them towards a World Cup title, an Olympic title. Because let's be real, France are absolutely not. Have no fear of this team. And people are like, oh, they're just physical and stronger. It's like, France are really young players. France have a load of really young players. And it's not even about being bigger and stronger. They're just going to play hard. They're going to play super hard. And they are going to do everything they can to win this game because they think they have no fear of USA. And for that, Team USA has just got to blitz teams because they are much more talented. And what you've got to do when you're more talented is play to your strengths. And their strengths over France is that athleticism. Because if they try to go big, strong, and play on aggression, they're going to lose. They are going to lose. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. See you guys.